This TikToker, Succulent Addict, with almost 30,000 followers, got her Pilates membership revoked and fired from her job after going viral for stating anyone that is over 200 pounds shouldn't be allowed to do Pilates, and if you have a gut, you shouldn't teach it. Okay, babes, let's talk about that. Please subscribe. This creator made 3 videos regarding this topic, all of which have been removed from her account. However, I was able to gather snippets from people stitching, reposting, and responding negatively to her, as she puts it, hot take. Now, to summarize this mini Pilates drama series, the first 2 videos were her unapologetically making the statement, with harsh tones indicating either a projection of her own insecurities or just an openly fatphobic nature.
This might be a hot take for some people, but if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class. There's no reason why they should allow 200-pound people in a level 2 class. Or you shouldn't be allowed to be a Pilates instructor if you have a gut and you're fat. Sorry, not sorry. What the fuck is going on? Is this even real? Is this America? The standards are so fucking low.
In the second video, having a list of reasons why she believes her opinion should be set in place, discriminating against the appearance of larger bodies and how they essentially shouldn't be able to work out. Or not in public, at least, because it disrupts the sensitive little flower. Sorry, I mean succulent.
Why I think fat people shouldn't be in Pilates.
Succulent Addict made another video about why she thinks that fat people shouldn't be in Pilates class, explaining that if you are over 200 pounds or anywhere close, that Pilates is not going to help you anyway, that you're better off going to the gym and burning some of those pounds there because you're just going to be wasting your time in Pilates. I don't know what possessed her to come out and say this nasty, evil, like, little conversation. Like, who is she having this with? Is there...
I think fat people shouldn't be in Pilates classes.
This video was crazy. It was crazy. She basically goes on to say that she doesn't feel like fat people should be going to Pilates, how it's not going to help them lose weight, so there's no point. And then also towards the end of the video talks about how she has an instructor at the studio she's currently at that has her belly hanging out of her leggings, and just basically ripping the instructor apart, being extremely mean girl about her size.
The third and final video just being an apology, which I found to be a half-assed performance that she somehow felt obligated to make just after the realization of the negative impact that the digital footprint can cause.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and just formally apologize for my last few videos. They were nasty, and I think the reason why I posted them was because I think there are some insecurities in me and some self-hate or something, but my membership got revoked, and I was told not to go back to work, so it's I've learned that I can't let those things like take over, because it's not okay, and it's just not pretty, and it's nasty. And I just feel really bad. I just feel really bad that I was just mentioned, and it's just so toxic, and I'm just so sorry about that. That is, as you can see, that's not my content. That wasn't my content back then. And I don't know, I just feel really bad, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I think I just need to go to therapy, and I need to go to church, and I just need some like self-reflection, honestly, because that was just so nasty. But anyway, I just wanted to formally apologize and say I'm so sorry if I hurt your feelings. I just need to work on myself, and I can't let that self-hatred just like be reflected. So anyway, I hope y'all can forgive me and just get over that nasty post. I deleted it, obviously. Like, I don't think it's okay for it to be roaming around and spread negativity. And I'm just really ashamed and embarrassed of how the negativity just spread. So I'm really sorry, and I don't think I deserve a platform like this, honestly. So if you want to unfollow me, if you want to I don't know. Anyway. Bye.
She obviously posted that first initial video expecting a different response from its viewers. Instead of thousands of people agreeing, she got a lot of backlash, especially from the community of previously overweight individuals that used Pilates to transform themselves. There were dozens of video responses from Pilates instructors who confidently wear their gut when teaching classes, and just individuals that wanted to comment and make sure people aren't feeling ashamed and discouraged when it comes to any form of physical improvement in a public environment. Because of all this hate coming from Succulent Addict's video going viral, she did get the consequences of losing her Pilates membership and apparently her job. It makes sense for her to lose her membership. Honestly, imagine seeing this lady's video and the next day seeing her silently judge you. It makes the environment a lot more uncomfortable and unwelcoming. Now, some people are actually speculating that she didn't even lose her job because allegedly she's having an affair with her boss. However, I'm not getting into that. Earlier, I made an emphasis on her discriminating against appearances because that's all this is. Unless she's weighing people and kicking them out herself, she's only judging based off of what she deems as overweight or within the 200 pounds category. This is a perfect reminder that not everybody wears weight the same, and this isn't even including how different the female body looks throughout each stage of the menstrual cycle, or just simple bloating. Pilates isn't just something you do to wear matching sets and a full face of makeup for a cute little Instagram story. It's an actual workout, and saying that it's not going to work for people within a 200 plus weight limit is giving misinformation as a way to shame those who prefer this over lifting weights or running marathons. The irony is how society already fat shames people if they don't work out or don't publicly acknowledge that they are working out. Yet once they do, they still get judged. But now the perspective shifts onto the people who are disgusted by seeing larger people working on themselves publicly, feeling like their environment is now being disrupted because they don't like seeing what they're seeing. Like, how unfair and exhausting is that? Make it make sense. And her comment on if you have a gut, you shouldn't even be allowed to teach Pilates. Excuse me, but how fucking stupid. I'm gonna give a little lesson and just say that not all bellies are flat. In fact, a lot of the times it's physically impossible to get a flat stomach because of how prominent the uterus can be. It is a hard truth a lot of us have to deal with just because of society's unrealistic beauty standards and creators like Succulent Addict only making it even more impossible for people to want to love and nourish their bodies naturally and properly. And if anything, personally, I'd prefer my instructor to have a gut. A realistic body that makes me feel welcomed in a comfortable environment and motivated to work harder. If they can teach the class, then I can sure as hell take it. She does make an apology, but I don't even feel like acknowledging much of it. I've said I believed it to be half-assed, and I'm sticking to that statement. She made a list of reasons why she believes these people shouldn't do Pilates. She spent her own time writing every reason that came to mind that she believes supported her opinion, probably read it over and over again, being like, yeah, this will convince them, and then still posted it. I don't believe her apology was genuine, besides her membership getting taken away, and maybe the fact that she was just projecting. You shouldn't focus so much on other people anyways, especially when they were doing the same as you, showing up for their physical selves. I think we should remember health is not all about weight either. Health is determined by what you are feeding and fueling your body with, the nutrients and vitamins needed, which also varies from person to person. It's about getting proper amounts of sleep. It's not just physical, but mental and sometimes spiritual, all of which you cannot assume based off of judging a book by its cover. Every body is important and beautiful. Everyone has their own personal journey, a lot of which is unspoken and assumed. Gyms or any workout classes aren't here for when you've done all the hard work hiding in your homes. They're here for you, hopefully out of convenience of equipment, in-person instructions for motivation and guidance, or just a simple change in scenery. If you feel disgusted seeing these confident people showing up for themselves, then you are the problem. Life is too short to be superficial. Anyways, subscribe.